Any idea regarding research paper? What is research paper?
A type of journal published after the some sort of research we have done.
Yes, published in a journal, okay, magazine, journal. But any specification regarding it? A research paper is an organized analysis of a subject. First, it is analysis. Subject is already there, but analysis. Now again, see, analysis is very, very important, and that should be different. A research paper is an organized, is arranged properly, and it's an organized analysis of a subject written mainly to record and disseminate information or knowledge or a point of view on a selected topic. So why it is written? Especially to maintain a record that this many findings or analysis are available on this particular topic. Second, it is written especially to share information or a knowledge or to share a point of view regarding a particular subject or a topic. So purpose of research paper, first, to disclose a new research finding. So what is the purpose? To tell something new, to find out something new, to study a new aspect of particular topic. Second, to present information that would enable peers. Here peers, people associated with the field of your study, to assess process. So your colleagues or your friends or supervisors, they can assess process. Another aim of writing research paper is to establish researchers' claim to the priority of discovery by getting them publicized. That so and so idea on a particular subject has been contributed by so and so person. Clear? So this is research paper. So first of all, it's an organized analysis. Analysis organized. Aim is to share information or a knowledge or a point of view. And purpose is to contribute a new finding. It enables peers to assess process, and aim is to establish claim that particular subject or a point of view has been discovered by this researcher. Now, characteristics of a research paper. A research paper is the most important form of expository discourse. Here, a person reveals, exposes one by one point. It's a written on a topic or a subject. Subject can be scientific, technical, social, cultural, etc., anthropology, etc. It contains all the formal elements that a proposal include. So here there is a resemblance between proposal, research proposal, and a research paper. Research proposal, research paper, dissertation, thesis all have similarity to some extent. And what are the similarities? Because now you are aware of research proposal. And we have also discussed so many things regarding technical writing. So what similarities? Common similarities among research proposal, research paper, dissertation, thesis, etc. Can you tell? What are similarities? First similarity is that all aim at studying a specific subject or a problem. First similarity. Second similarity, all are formal in language and style. Third similarity, all use referencing in all the forms. Referencing, citation is used. Now, which are the rest of the similarities? Which are the rest of similarities? Language. Language is formal. Clear? Language is formal. Slang, colloquial are strictly prohibited. Precise, concise, comprehensive, correct, accurate. These are the common characteristics. And you found, and you have to maintain, if you write a research proposal or a research paper or a dissertation, whatever you write, you have to maintain accuracy, correctness, descriptiveness, etc. It is highly stylized and rigorously observes the format of the research paper. All norms. Do you have any idea that all these forms, either a research proposal or a research paper or dissertation or thesis, they have a specific norms, rules for a margin, for a page number, for a text formatting, for a table and illustration. In a margin, leave space on top, bottom, and on both the sides. Now, how much space you have to leave in the margin, that is also differ as per the style. MLA, FPA, Chicago styles, SEM style. Every style has a guidelines that what should be uh, each of a margin. Text formatting style, font, font size, and a spacing. Generally, APA, MLA, IEEE, and SEM, because these are our focus now. They prefer 12 size font and a times Roman. And spacing is always double spacing. And this should be strictly followed. Page numbers. Every page is paginated. Number is there. Now here also guidelines as per the style manuals differ. As per some style manuals, you have to write a page number in a parenthesis, in a bracket. Whereas as per some style, you have to write only without any bracket. And page number is also mentioned not at the bottom of the page. As per MLA, APA, IEEE, and SEM, but on the top of the page. So there are special guidelines regarding this. Every style has its own guidelines, and a researcher has to follow that guidelines. Table and illustration. There are particular rules regarding table and illustration. For example, if you cite any figure, then again abbreviation of fig, you have to mention table 1, table 2, table 3 on the page, and at the end of the chapter or in reference, a researcher is supposed to mention in detail regarding that citation. Illustration also, figure 1, fig, it's abbreviated as figure 1, figure 2. So whatever illustration you give on that chapter page, that is also mentioned in detail in reference. So your research proposal or a research paper is evaluated on this ground also. Whether a researcher has observed all the norms regarding margin, text formatting, page number, table, and illustration. Word limit of a research paper again varies depending on context. As per the university or a publisher, the word limit of a paper differs, but approximate word limit is 2000 to 4000 words, but it differs. Any query up to this?
Is there anything that if these criteria are not fixed, the research has been क्या बोलेंगे cancelled or
Yes, if this criteria are not followed, then it may be rejected.
But does it really matter? Because he has done his job very seriously, but he has not written the research on the format that has been given.
No, but this is mandatory. Research should follow the format, because in the definition itself I mentioned that it's an organized analysis. Clear? So first condition, because once you are doing a research, certain discipline should be maintained. These are the part of a discipline. Disciplines of writing. So on the first draft, it's not rejected, because guide is always. That's why on that day, question was discussed in the class that is it mandatory to have a guide? Guide provides guidelines regarding this.
Okay.
Clear? Because
Yes.
you are beginners in this field, so guidance is required. They provide you guidelines regarding margin and everything, and you have to refer a style manuals. So once it is fixed that you have to follow a APA style or a MLA style or a IEEE, because every dissertation has a different demand. Every research paper has a different demand. Because one publisher demands IEEE, then another publisher demands APA. It also depends. So as per the demand, you have to refer the style manual, and on the basis of that, you have to do a formatting. It's very simple. Once you enter in this zone of doing research, then you become used to it. And then it doesn't make a matter whether it is APA or IEEE or a SEM or what. Because there is a slight change in that. But formatting is important, because there is a marking system. So one part is that of formatting. Clear?
What else if we have done one research and then we are again doing some another research and we know all the basic criteria of how to write a research paper? Then again we need someone to guide us.
Yes, every time. Once you become a master, then you do not require guide. For example, when all the professors that are writing research paper, every time we do not, but yes, if we do a postdoctoral research, then we require a guide, because again we are a beginner in that field. Did you get my point?
Yes, ma'am.
So when the subject changes, it starts from the ABCD.
Yes.
So at that time, we at least, if we do not have a guide, again, some manual, some style guidance should be there.
So basically,
Books.
after the postdoc, you can. This is not compulsory to have a guide if you are doing some research.
Yes. But supervisor is always there.
And
At
why?
least some supervision is always there, because you are going to submit to someone. Clear? Is it clear?
It's quite clear, but I really didn't understand why a supervisor is required. So if I know all the things that how to write a research paper, how to submit, and all the procedures that I am doing, so why I require
That is what we call a format again. So supervisor is required.
Okay, ma'am.
Okay, structure of research paper. The overall structure of a research paper includes title, bio note, abstract. So title, again, all of you know, it should be short, not lengthy, informative, and in keeping with subject. Title should be in keeping with subject. Bio note. In this complete biodata of a researcher, name, email ID, phone number, etc., experience is mentioned in a bio note. So bio note is mandatory when you are writing a research paper. Abstract. Abstract is just called a synopsis, but it doesn't exceed than 200 words. It's always very brief and it contains the beginning part of the paper. And research paper is again accepted on the basis of abstract. And abstract contains keywords, introductions, materials and methods, analysis, your analysis regarding the subject that you have selected in a paper, conclusion, glossary, references or bibliography. Again, templates of research paper may vary based on context. So this is not a fixed template. It can vary. Clear? Now we will discuss rest of the things in the next lecture. So in next lecture, after completing, we will decide how much we will cover in mid-sem 1. Clear? Okay. Do you have any query? Any question?
No, ma'am.
Okay. So thank you. Yeah, I think chat box is there. Why very less students are coming nowadays? Because in last 2 session, very less students are coming. Is there any special reason?
Maybe because of the assignments that we have some assignment work. So probably they are.
In other subjects?
Yeah, kind of.
So all of you are busy with other assignments in other subjects.
No, they will join from the upcoming classes probably because right now it's
okay.
something.
Okay, fine. Thank you. All the best.
Yes.
Okay, take care.
Thanks too much. अब कोई तो कुछ बोल लिया करो बे। हेलो,
अभी तू है ना यार,
क्या बोल भाई, कुछ तो बोल लिया करो भाई। पूरे टाइम में ही उसको बका रहा हूँ, बिना मतलब का स्पैम कर रहा हूँ।